Are they feeling a magnetic pull towards you? Sorry, you can see my excitement in that, and that funny face was very much the excitement, because the answer is yes. Are they feeling that magnetic pull that you do? 100%. Let me shuffle the cards and let me get more details into this connection, into this magnetic energy. Let's find out some answers to questions like, what is it that they're feeling? What kind of magnetic pull are they sensing? What are their thoughts? My God, I could just carry on. I've had a bundle of cards fall out. So let's start with those. And then we can always add more to it. And can you believe all of the cards are positives? I love that. I love that, the fact that all of these cards from the get-go are positives. So you know yourself, you are in a twin flame connection. Twin flame connections are powerful energy connections because they are two halves of one soul, even though you are two souls. But you know, in the sense of when you cut the yin and yang, that's the word, the yin and yang, the masculine, feminine energies of one soul. So such a beautiful thing, such a beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to see if I can find it, but there was a photo that keeps coming into my head regarding the that yin and yang. So hopefully I'll find it and put it in the video so that I can show you what picture I'm being shown in my mind. This magnetic energy that they are feeling, you feel it, you know it, you sense it because you've been there before, not necessarily with this person, but with previous relationships, previous encounters, as in love interests. That's what I meant, love interest. So therefore you have an inkling of what this is about. But for them, this is something new. This is something that they are trying to decipher. It's kind of like somebody walking through a jungle and they're literally trying to make a pathway to understanding, to gaining some form of clarity. And of course they have their hacksaw or knife or whatever you want to call it, where they're, you know, literally things they don't get or understand, they're pushing aside, not in a negative or bad way. Let me clarify that, because of course when you're in the jungle and you are moving those things out of the way, those things are things that you don't need. They're not, you know, something that is bringing attention. So what energy, what is it that they're feeling in terms of this magnetism? They are feeling your sorrows, that came through so quickly, your happiness. They sense when you're in a good mood, bad mood, good energy, bad energy. They know when you're anxious, they know if you're sleeping. My God, they're picking up a hell of a lot. And equally, you probably are about them, because you're also picking up when this person is anxious, or this person is worried, or they have, you know, a lot going on. Or so that's basically what's happening. You're picking up on each other's energies, you're picking up collectively on each other's emotions, and you're picking up on each other's thoughts as well. So what does that mean? That basically translates to that you have a telepathic connection. Now that's going another level. I do have a video relating to telepathy and that connection, so hop along. It was posted, I think, sometime in July 25th, I think. So I won't go into the details of that, but go and have a look at that video because it will probably apply. This energy, the magnetism, everything else, 100% is mental, well, it may be mental, but mentally, emotionally, 100% physically, because you definitely have that physical connection, that passion, those emotions, those feelings, you know, towards one another. All of those things are definitely 100% there. Now, what does this mean, and where is this leading to, or where is it going to go to? Because remember what I said, that this person is walking through the jungle in trying to figure these things out. They are not the kind of person who will be Googling, you know, to find out, or researching, or maybe talking to somebody who's a psychic or a tarot reader, or, you know, anybody of that level to get that kind of answers. They're trying to figure it out themselves in their own logical mind. So what does that mean for you guys? It basically means they want to be with you. They want to know you more. They want to understand this more. They don't want to walk away from it. This pull that you both have towards one another, even though it's not been easy. And so many times I've seen the connection almost come together and then completely being pulled apart, and then come together, then completely being pulled apart. The amount of times that's happened, only you know, and I know, and I'm sending you a big hug in relation to that. But you know, they know that this is not something easy that you guys can just let go of. Because, sorry, I was asking the question, can you in reality let go? And the answer is no. There's an immense amount of pain. It's literally like ripping, you know, because remember, twin flame, I said you're entwined. So it's literally like, you know, being pulled apart. I'm seeing, oh, I don't even want to describe the image they're showing me, but you know what I mean in terms of the pain and everything else. And that's basically what it is, until you guys have a conversation, have a candid conversation relating to what this is, what you want from it, how this is going to be, all of that kind of thing. I kind of feel that you can't really let go of one another. And this is not a negative, because I'm seeing the results, I'm seeing the outcome to be positive, even if at this moment in time that balance, which is the temperance, isn't there. It's basically showing that it will be there, because temperance is all about balance, balance on all accounts, balance on the mental, physical, emotional, all of those levels. And it's always having your cup full. It's never one cup is empty, because there's abundance of flow happening, and that's basically what's going on with you guys. And then the ultimate finishing of this is the Three of Cups, which is about a union. It's about two people coming together, but divinely coming together, because remember, this is twin flame. So they 100% feel your energy just as you feel theirs. You understand it better than they do. I know that you would love to be able to reach out, you know, help them with all of those complexities and everything else, but you can't. And the reason why you can't is because they aren't allowing you to. They need to figure this out themselves, and they will do. You've got the World card, which again is all life cycles, everything coming to a completion and a new beginning. And this is a new beginning with both of you coming together as a union and having that communication, having that connection, and just being connected in the way that you're meant to be. This is a really beautiful, beautiful energy from both sides that I'm picking up, even though currently situations may not be great. But they will come together. You will have that. I love timescales. Okay, they're giving me 7 days. I'm going to extend it to 14 because I know me. Timings where two energies are connected is really difficult, only because, you know, one person can kind of not do anything while the other person is doing everything. So timings can always kind of fluctuate and vary, hence why I've extended it to 14 days. Anything from now to 14 days is when I see that if you guys are apart, that there is some form of communication, some form of being together that I'm feeling, you know, will be happening in this connection, but they 100% feel you in every given state. And they actually like it. They like it because they're connected to you on such a deep level. And it's something that they've been wanting to experience and wanting to have in previous relationships that they've not had before. So, but it's scary, but it's good scary. So I'm excited for you. And remember, if you want a more detailed reading or have any other questions relating to this or anything else, then the links are in my bio. Check out our shop. Again, links are in the bio for crystals, candles, anything to help to align and balance that energy, but also to remove blocks. And also, thank you for doing this if you already are, but if you're not, then it would be really helpful. Thank you. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, because that helps me to help you. And with all of those things, I will see you next time.